Yo, my friends, welcome back to Frog Boy X1 Gaming and Tech Reviews. I'm Andrew, and I don't know what it is, but I just have this sneaky suspicion that AMD is actually going to bring out a higher end card at CES this year that is going to challenge the super cards from Nvidia. I do. I believe that. I mean, it's not like a super believe, but I kind of do. Like I feel like AMD was basically just trying to figure out what the heck Nvidia has got out so that they could challenge that. And yeah, I honestly do think they're waiting for the super cards from Nvidia, and then I do think that they are going to bring out at least a 9080 XT because we know they've been working on it. Our good buddy Moore's Law's Dead has been talking about it and stuff. Like we know they're working on something like that. We know they've got prototypes and stuff like that. And just getting them out there. What's up, Benchmark Nerd? Just getting them out there right at or around the time because they got to do something. If Nvidia launches new products, AMD needs to step it up and launch some new products too. And you know, I wouldn't even be that mad. I wouldn't even be that mad this generation if they did decide to do something like that. Bring out something, that's quite affordable, like a $1,000 GPU with 24 gigs of VRAM, RDNA 4. Hey HDZ, how's it going? I do kind of feel like a marshmallow today. I ate nachos, so now I feel fat. What do you guys think though, man? Like I honestly do believe that AMD is like circling the wagon with with something freaking better this generation. I mean, it just Monday night e-beggar, yeah. Gotta beg for the e-bucks, man. Come on, guys, just buy me some Robux. I need some Robux. Just give me some Robux. Oh yeah. I got a video coming out for you guys tonight too. I got a video. Ooh, I believe it when I see it. I'm going to drop this video now. So you guys are welcome to jump and watch it and then come back and hang out with me. But I was just doing like a little bit of a live stream tonight so that I can beg for donations, so that I can buy one of these 9080 XTs when they come out. I believe it when I see it. And people have been saying this for the last 15 years. See, go buy an AMD card, Robert, so you can see for yourself just how good they are. I mean, everybody puts Nvidia on a pedestal, and it's like, why would you guys put Nvidia on a pedestal? I don't understand that. It's really not significantly better. It's good. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I don't have a problem with Nvidia, but gosh damn, man, we're talking about splitting hairs here in terms of like AMD versus Nvidia. I really do. I believe that AMD is going to come out with something better at CES, kind of like a half step, because I think UDNA 5 might take a little bit longer to come out. They definitely are, man. The amount of people buying, I mean, like right now you can get 9070 XT for $680. I'm gonna drop you guys a link in here so that you guys can go buy your very own 9070 XT so that you can see just how wonderful they is. Oh, where's the 9070 XT? Look at that, $696. I'm gonna get you guys a link for this. This is the Asus Prime OC model. Very beautiful card. $96 over MSRP right here. You guys can go over to Amazon and purchase that right now. And if you purchase it from this link, it actually helps out the channel. And that way that absolves you from having to put money in the Put money in the e-beggar cup. If you guys want something better than or something other than the Asus Prime, there's also the Swift is up to $719. Asus Prime white, dude. No way. That one's only $29 more. Let me get you a link for that one too. And then here's a white Asus Prime. Dude, that looks clean. That's a very nice looking card. I almost want one. Damn, I almost want to buy one of those and stick it in my new white build. Whoo, 9090 XT at 1500. Oh gosh. Dude, if they put out a 9090 XTX with 32 gigs of RAM at 15, I think they could pull that off. Hey guys, say your opinion about Deep Cool PSU ATX 3.1. I don't know anything about Deep Cool, my friend. Fanboys have been saying this since 2010 and it never happened. It's been happening pretty regularly, bro. I have become Cabbage Destroyer of Worlds. Are you destroying people's worlds? What's up, Silverbeard Gaming? How you doing, brother? Deep Cool's banned here in the USA. Why is it banned here? I don't think Ali, are you in the United States of America? I'm just having a laugh. Oh, I see. Nvidia is spot on. They are pretty damn greedy, bro. I just don't get it, man. I don't understand why people like kiss their butt, bro. Moore's Law's frog. Yeah, baby. Hey, I got to get in there on that freaking Deep Cool in Iran. What do you think? I don't know, man. I've never used them. Apparently they're banned here in the United States. One single AMD card that had the performance crown since 2010. Yeah. I don't know, Thomas. You know what, man? I'll tell you this, okay? You don't have to listen to me or not, but when I use NVIDIA's recording service, Relive, and AMD's Relive, when I'm scrubbing through my videos, if I got side-by-side of both of them, the NVIDIA one is like way cut down for some reason, bro. Like way cut down. Like it's not even rendering like full-on freaking like pixels. I think we might just be buying a whole bunch of AI from Nvidia, bro, to be completely honest with you. You don't even know how fake or real it is. Maybe AMD really is the crown. Maybe AMD's fighting the wrong battle, bro. Maybe AMD is like really bringing out like high quality freaking real GPUs and Nvidia is just selling this AI fakeness. They're valued pretty high, bro. That's going to be a hard fall for Nvidia. I wonder if they'll ever recover. Yeah, I got the bitrate to max on Nvidia. Nvidia lets me put it higher than AMD. I can only go up to 100 bit on AMD, and I'm at like 130 bit on Nvidia. I'll see if I can like put a video on side by side and film it with my camera so you guys can see. I've always wondered about that because the visuals have always kind of looked a little bit off to me on Nvidia, even at 4K. Well, I know you love Nvidia, so you'll never see any problems with Nvidia. It'll always be perfect in your eyes. It's all right. AMD is always perfect in my eyes. I get it. Like, I understand. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying that, yeah, dude, AMD stole my heart, and Nvidia will always be second fiddle in my mind. Always. Always be second fiddle. Nvidia will never be my main go-to ever, probably. I will always root for AMD, and I will always treat AMD like it's my child and it can't do no wrong. That's me being honest and fair. At least I'm being honest. At least I don't lie about it. At least I don't get on here and be like, oh yeah, at least I don't lie about my fanboyism. I could lie about it and try to hide it and pretend that I'm not, but no, I think I've been treating Nvidia pretty damn fair. I mean, shit, I spent more money on Nvidia this generation than I did AMD. I even built a significantly higher quality build for the Nvidia. No, well, I know you do. I'm just giving you shit, Onyx. But at least I'm honest. At least I'm honest about my AMD love. I don't try to lie about it. Yeah, exactly, dude. All AMD has to do is come out with a $1,500 card. It's got 32 gigs of RAM, a 450 watt freaking power draw, 96 cores, and I guarantee it easily freaking trades blows. It beats a 4090 and comes close to freaking 5090, bro. It'd be like the 9070 XT versus the 5080, bro. Not a big enough gap. And I bet they could do it at 450 watts. That's the sad part, is 450 watts on the AMD's RDNA 4 would literally get close to being like 5090, bro. Next time try Intel CPU, I might. I'm on a Boston, Massachusetts on vacation. What are you doing there? You just wanted to go see the riots. No, I'm just joking. I hope and I don't need that stupid 3.1 power cord. I've always admitted that I'm an AMD fanboy. I've never lied about that. I've never hid that from anybody. AMD is my number one build. AMD is my main build. Never lied about that. We need to cheer them both on. We do need to cheer them both on. That's the thing, dude. I think I've been very fair to Nvidia this generation. Everybody's out there talking about how trash it is and blah, blah, blah. And I'm sitting here like, no, guys, actually, the majority of gamers out there are going to buy these cards, turn on MFG4X, and they're going to love it, dude. They're going to love it because it is really good. Like, this is legitimately the first generation. I don't feel ripped off by Nvidia. Trust and believe, like, before this generation, I had said, no, dude, I ain't wasting my money on a 90 class card. Like, I had zero desire to buy that. And now here I am with a 5090 because I believe in the technology that the 5090 has. I believe in it. I think it's good. And I haven't told anybody, like, I haven't let my my fanboy influence. I haven't let my fanboy influence my recommendations for either. If you like Nvidia and you want the best bang for your buck this generation, 5070 Ti is it. I haven't lied to anybody, dude. I'm the only one with a positive review of the RTX 5050. So, yeah, I don't let my fanboy for AMD ruin anything. Frog left Utah today. Amazing mountains. Heading home to me. Oh, nice, Dave. Why didn't you hit me up? I would have came and said hi. Intel needs to step up their game. Well, I'm yeah, dude. There's no hiding my AMD fanboy Nazgul. There's no hiding it, bro. Like I literally wear an AMD hat with every single video I make, dude. There's no hiding that. And I'm not ashamed of it. Shit, dude. AMD needs at least one fanboy, don't you think? I went to Flaming Gorge. Oh yeah, you were way too far away from me though. Why doesn't Intel release 3D cache? I don't know, man. They keep wanting to do their. I'm an AMD fanboy with a 5090. Yeah, that's how it works. If I'm not, dude, I'm not worried about the 5090 like ruining my love for AMD, dude. Not even a little bit. That's what you call secure fanboy. AMD hat and a leather jacket. I know I should start wearing a leather jacket. I think Intel's going to make a comeback with that Nvidia money, dude. They're and working with Nvidia, they're going to do good. Going to Moab next time I'm down that way. Nice, dude. Moab's a very nice place. Very nice area, dude. We've got forests, deserts. We literally have it all here in Utah. We've got canyons. We legit have it all here. I love AMD. I'm definitely like Honestly, guys, if I had to choose, like right now, if I had to choose which one to keep, I'd keep the AMD. I just like it better. It doesn't even matter to me. It doesn't even matter about quality or value. I've moved past that. I don't care about fans. I don't care about temperature. I don't care about power draw. I don't care about any of that. I care about what makes my when I think about it. If I get warm and fuzzy inside, I like it. Depends on how good the marketing is, bro. I watch AMD and I like their marketing better than, I don't know. I like Nvidia marketing too, man. Every time I watch Jensen, I'm like, shit, dude, I want to invest in your company. But I don't. That's why I will always be poor. Because I don't invest my money. I'm a consumer. I like to buy stuff and use it. I like to consume stuff. I don't like to invest. I like to consume it. Yeah, dude, whatever makes you feel warm and fuzzy inside. I want to feel warm and fuzzy. Life is way too short to give a shit about stuff. You know what I mean? I don't feel warm and fuzzy when it comes to Nvidia. I feel warm and fuzzy about AMD. That's how seriously, I go off feelings. I go off my feelings. I do. I feel warm and fuzzy inside. So I buy AMD. Ooh, boy. 9060 XT save you. Exactly, dude. Exactly. Which is stronger? I personally, in the games that I test, Kuya, I say 9070 XT is better, slightly, but 5070 Ti, if you're using the ray tracing, is better. See, I don't know, man. It's like a mixed bag. To me, they feel damn near the same. Like I don't think either one of them's worth more than the other. 5070 Ti and 9070 XT are pretty damn on par with each other. 5070 Ti does fall short in more games though, whereas like 9070 XT can like touch 5080 in some games. So it's kind of like I think the 9070 XT is the better card, but Nvidia definitely has a much more mature ecosystem when it comes to upscaling. So if you're going for 4K, this is my honest recommendation. If you're going for 4K on one of the 70 on the 5070 Ti or the 9070 XT, either one of them is going to work, but I think that 5070 Ti has the better option with the LSS4. Riding in a camper, Borderlands 4 in the forest. Nice. Nice. Ooh, man, I got some Iranian friends in here, dude. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm just traveling with Wavy Frog, living the American dream. No, I know we're going to be going to CES in January. That's going to be cool. I'm going to get to see the 9080. I'm going to see the 9080 XT before anybody else, bro. Because you know I'm going to be stuck at that AMD booth the whole damn time. Well, yeah, Nazgul, of course, brother. Of course. We have to do what makes us feel warm and fuzzy, okay? If NVIDIA makes you feel warm and fuzzy, dude, I'm happy for you. I really am. Like, I'm genuinely happy for you. I'm not going to try to change your mind. The only time I get mad is when Nvidia makes you feel warm and fuzzy and you come and tell me AMD sucks. Then we have a problem because then I'm like, no, you can't. AMD makes me feel warm and fuzzy. You can't attack my warm and fuzziness because then I get upset, and I don't want to be upset. Like I like everybody. If you can get a 5080 for $899.99 or $999, yeah, that's a good deal. It does have better drivers. AMD does have the better drivers lately. Do you have any idea might come out? I'm thinking that's going to come out. Probably March of 2027. My near Casper. Oh, you're near Casper, Wyoming now. Nice. Yeah. Where do you got to go back to? Here in Brazil, things are out of reality. Oh, dude, 9070 is a great card, Samuel. Very good card, bro. Good budget, 1200 watt GPSU. I bought a thermal take, man. I got a thermal take with my 5090, and I like that thermal take. I've also got an Asus Loki. That one's a pretty good one. So if you can get like an Asus, I don't know, man. Like I've got very limited, or Corsair. Those are the ones that I've actually got. Until they get the power connector fixed. I just think you didn't have it plugged in all the way, maybe. I'm not sitting in the dark. I just got the purple light on. Everybody said the purple was better. How about now? Can you see me now? Can you see me now? Yeah, I'm just sitting in the dark talking to you guys on my 1080p camera. Purple is better. Better. Black Myth update came to PS4 or FSR4 now. Just update on Steam. Really? Let me see if I even got that downloaded on the AMD system. That game is just so massive. I'll download it. It's just so big. It takes up so much space on my. All right, I'll drop it on the Crucial. It says turn on my 5090 and it will stream it. I don't want to have both of them on right now, so I'll just download it. Yeah, Onyx told me that earlier and I just forgot about it. Like I just had so much to do lately. Mid Minnesota, 12 hours. If I one shot it from here, oh, nice. I don't know. I would like to do more PC builds, but I just don't have the funds to do any more. If companies would like send me stuff, I would love to test it out for you guys. Fully seated. I checked it multiple times before turning it on. That's crazy that thing burned out. Were you using the dongle? Yeah, that's why you need to hurry up and buy your GPUs right now. That's why I really hope that AMD puts out a good one that's like really, really good. M2s, I have an old ass Intel 660p. 100% usage with everything. I don't know. I saw them for about 200 buckaroo. Well, they're about $100 for a 1 terabyte. Let me see what Amazon's got for Gen 5 M.2. Oh, that's a Gen 4. You can get the SK Hynix platform. You could get dude, for 2 terabytes for Sabrent is freaking 339. Samsung 990 Pro is, I think that's only a Gen 4. Yeah, that's a Gen 4. Gen 5 Western Black is 219 for 2 terabytes. That's a decent deal. Samsung 9100 Pro 2 terabyte is $198. That's a good deal too, but that's probably the one I'd buy. It doesn't have one of the freaking cooler things on it. Predator M2. You have to be like really careful these days too on what you're buying. Damn, 2 terabytes of Gen 3, man. That'll get you up to 3,200 megs. Yeah, it looks like you're about $200 for 2 terabytes, which is fairly standard. It's like 100 buckaroos per freaking P310 Gen 4. Silicon power. Yeah. Yeah, so you got like Samsung. Samsung would probably Samsung, or it looks like Samsung or Western Digital would probably be your best bets. They're about $200. There's a lot of fakes on there, dude. I won't buy any more of the cheap ones ever. You're gonna buy a 5090? That'd be a good investment. Just make sure you get yourself the most expensive stuff you can to surround it. You don't want to put a Ferrari engine in a Honda Civic. So make sure you get all the good stuff. Small fortune in computer parts. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to buy any more computer stuff for a while. The only thing I'd buy, honestly, is if AMD does come up with a 9800X, a 9080 or a 9090, then I'd buy that. But in terms of buying anything else PC related for a while, I think I'm good. I was talking to myself the other day and I'm like, why do I keep buying all this shit, dude? Like, why do I keep buying it all? Do I even need it? I mean, I've got two 9070 XTs. I got a 5050 still. I got that 6800. Like, I don't need any more GPUs or anything. I got a 5090. I got a 9070 XT. I don't really need anything else. I keep getting mad stutters. Got a Asus B650E. Not really that much. Gen 4 is very fast still. Like, you do not need, like, there's no games that use Gen 5 yet. It died in 1.5 years. A lot of them SSDs that are coming from, like, yeah, dude, like, you got to just be careful, man. Like, I know they seem like a good deal, but I would stick to Crucial, Samsung, Sabrent, ScanDisk, Western Digital. Stick to one of the known brands, and I think you'll be fine. Buying the other ones just because they're cheap, dude, I don't know about that. I just don't know. When are the new AMD GPUs coming out? We'll find out on CES, bro. I'm not chasing top tier. I am chasing top tier now for AMD, just so that I can make AMD better videos. Right now, it's kind of hard to make AMD better videos. Yeah, they were messed up. I had two separate 8-pin connected into it, so it would be a lower risk, and it still did, but I am happy it didn't. Yeah, you got lucky with that 5090, man, or that 5070 for sure. Flight Sim 2024. Nice, Steven. Bought a sim yoke and a CH Eclipse flight sim yoke for $50. Nice, dude. Nice. I was playing flight sim the other day on my VR. A little bit of yellow dots in startup. Only sometimes I search the internet. They said my VRAM or cable issues, so I downloaded Indiana Jones. Oh man, I don't know. And max out Indiana Jones and nothing happened. Gladly, thanks. VRAM clearly has no issues. Oh wow, yeah. So should I? Yeah, I would just go Gen 4, dude. They're pretty much the same price. Like, you can get You can get a Gen 4. You can get 4 terabytes of Gen 4 for like 250, 60 bucks versus $200 for a Gen 5. I would just get the Gen 4. You get way more storage for just a little bit more money. I don't necessarily think AMD is on the same schedule. I think they might be a little bit behind or a little bit ahead. I think this generation they were behind by a lot. Like we didn't get the first RDNA 4 card until we got till like the 70 class cards came out. I think we got them in what, May? February, March. I think we got them in March. Yeah, you can get a 4 terabyte Gen 4 for like $200. But it overheats a lot more. I would go Gen 4. Dude, even Gen 3 is still fine. 3,200 megabytes a second read speed. That's more than fast enough for a lot of these games. Yeah, you're just not going to be able to write. $1090 XT or whatever being maybe like it's going to be good. All we need is to beat a 5090 at lower voltage and we're good. Why is your Gen 3 always at max? What game are you playing? I haven't found any games that I've played yet, Don Vaughn, that have hit 100%. But then again, I don't watch the thing. And I think all of my drives are Gen 4. I think I do have one Gen 3. I think I bought a 4 terabyte Gen 3. But this is the one I've got a few of these right here. The Crucial P310s, 4 terabyte. These are like $260. I got a few of those. But you don't really need that. Yeah. Ryzen 9 7900X with an X870 EORIS Pro Ice motherboard. It's probably not worth to upgrade to 9070 XT. 7900 XTX has more. Oh, yeah. 7900 XTX is a very, very good card, Shadow Ghost. I don't necessarily see a need to upgrade. And if FSR 4 comes pretty soon, you've got a badass GPU still. He was playing Cyberpunk when it fried, I think. Started cooking under the Cyberpunk load, man. Flight Sim, Farm Sim, Tarkov, Skate, etc. I like Skate. Those are all using that much. I'll have to look at Task Manager to see how much it's actually using when I play it next time. When is Nvidia getting FSR 4? Probably by the end of the year when everything else gets FSR 4. They're getting it. FSR 4 is going to work on Nvidia. The in 8 version of it will. When am I getting the 6090? Probably as soon as it launches. What's up, Mr. Morales? Put FSR 4 on XTXs by using the third-party app, right? Yeah, right now, but later, probably the end of the year, it'll be native. It'll be native support. AMD will be bringing it, and then you'll have it, and then you'll be like, yay! And then you'll be like very happy that you just kept it. because your upscaling is going to get a lot better, because then you're going to be able to use performance and you're going to get really good performance. 980 Pro, 2 terabyte, and 2 Samsung 972 EBOs. Nice, nice. Yeah, dude, I just use my Windows drive. I actually got my Windows drive on a 990 Pro, I think. Or no, a 980 Pro. Will the 6090 be better than a 5080 Super? I doubt it. 5060 Ti has a 8 pin, bro. It doesn't even have the. Oh, wait, you said yours does? Does yours have one? If you do get ATX 3.1, just don't use the stupid little dongle. Just get a good GPU with the single cord. There's not enough power going through 5060 Ti to really cook those cables, though. Like, I don't think no matter what you do. What's my current setup? Which one? This one right here is 9070 XT with a 9800X 3D, 32 gigs of RAM. And then my 5090 build is a 9950X 3D. My main rig is my AMD rig, the 9070 XT. My 5090 build is just for show and tell. It's just so I can say that I have the best, like everybody else. Just so that I can be. I only bought it for street cred. To be completely honest with you, I only bought a 5090 for street cred. If you don't have a 5090 in your content creator, for some reason people don't take you seriously. So I had to buy it. I did, yep, flex, 100% flex. I bought it for the flex. For the flex, man. So people would take me seriously. They're like, oh my gosh, Froggy's so cool. He's got a 5090. No, I'm just joking. Oh my gosh. 5090 laptop, so I don't need a PS6 or a next Xbox. Yeah, you're pretty good. You know, you could have saved a lot of money and just got an RTX 5050 and better than a PS6. No, I'm just joking. Oh, gosh. I'll tell you what, though, having a 5090 is very expensive power-wise. We got our $600 power bill, and I was like, damn, got to spend $600 to run this thing for a month? 2 rigs. Mine's a Ryzen 9 5900X paired with a RTX 3080 10 gig. That's what I used to have. The living room, and my main rig is a 7900, and I also had a 7900 XTX with a. I only paired that with a 7800X 3D with my 7900 XTX, and then I upgraded to the 9800X 3D. If it has 8X MFG, I'm definitely buying one. And that integrated 5090 outlives the laptop itself. I know, huh? Oh, man. Laptops are interesting. $600 to run a 5090. Yep. Total 600 buckaroos total. But that was during a summer month, running all of my air conditioners and stuff. So it'll probably be cheaper in the winter when I'm using it to heat my room. But now I got all these fans in there, dude, so it doesn't run super hot. Well, yeah, dude, it's expensive to run a 5090, bro. 3080 laptop? I don't know, man. About $200. Need an 80 plus Titan PSU to at least save a little money on the electric bill. Dang it, Bobby. The MFG bros. Most underrated component is your monitor. Oh, yeah, dude. My monitor is the LG 4K 1080p dual mode. And then I've got the 3440 by 1440p ultra wide OLED. Yeah, I love my ultra wide probably the most. That's probably my favorite monitor. I love this monitor too because it has dual mode. So if I can't play at 4K, I can easily play at 1080p. This monitor extended the life of my 9070 XT literally forever. Literally forever. Like you could probably make a 9070 XT last for a very long time. Nice, Shadow, nice. Is Tough Gaming? Yeah, Tough Gaming makes good PSUs. I've got a ROG Loki PSU, and I freaking love it. And Tough is like right under the ROG, I believe. Yeah, that's the beauty of this monitor because it's OLED and it does 1080p OLED, so it's beautiful. Maybe saw a $5 increase keeping both rigs on. Ooh, no. I'm just joking about the $600 power. It's like $400 in the summer. I was just joking. It's only 400 something buckaroos. 32 inches. This one is 32 inches. 32 inches. Best Seasonic Prime TX. Nice. Holy moly. Yeah, the power bill is only like 400 and something bucks. Only in the summer months because I'm running all these freaking air conditioners. I live in the freaking desert. Kind of. I live in the desert. So, yeah, power is a little bit expensive, or not a whole lot, but it is expensive. Or I wonder how many people are going to get mad at me for my last video. Hope the rumors that AMD is going back to they are going back to high end. I think they're going to bring out, honestly, Shadow Ghost, I think they're going to bring out like a 9080 XT at CES. It'll have 24 gigs of VRAM and it will easily compete with the 5080 Super. 24 gigs. I really do think they're going to bring that out, dude. They're not going to just let AMD or Nvidia walk away with it this generation and then hope people will come back a generation later. I think they've been cooking it for a while now. But I think they're waiting until Redstone launches, and then they're going to launch their freaking 9080 XT or even a 99 or a 9090 XTX. And I think it's going to be an interesting CES. I think the AMD's catching on that they have to release when Nvidia releases, they have to release. Let's just put it this way. 9070 XT really does freaking stand shoulder to shoulder with all of these cards right now. And but if Nvidia really does bring out 24 gigabyte freaking 50 or 5080s, they're going to have to launch some, or that just literally makes AMD look like they're doing nothing. Yeah, everybody was pretty mad about the 50 series cards. And the funny thing is like the 50 series cards are the first time that I've actually liked them. All right, let's see. This says it's got this Black Myth Wukong says that it's finally got FSR 4. Is that what I'm hearing from you fellas? We got FSR number 4 now. So let's try it out. Okay, let me get this thing going. I should still be able to live stream and check this out. I just don't have a lot of time left to make a video tonight. Oh no. It got rid of our It put me on the ultra wide, so I'll just use the ultra wide for that. I'll just be looking over here for a minute though. It's doing like a shader compilation. Dude, I wonder if I can like record it right now too. That would be freaking hilarious. That'll be hilarious, my friends. I'll have to wait till the shader comp is done though before I do that. It was one of the ones being truthful about the 5090. They were mad you was criticizing it as you purposely purchased a $3,000 GPU just to. Yeah, exactly, dude. I didn't buy it to crap on it. I bought it because I was seriously curious about MG 4X on a 5090, and it is good. Like, don't get me wrong, man. Anybody having it, like if you had a 5090, I think it would legit blow your mind. I think anybody that gets a 90 class card, it is going to blow your mind, but it's like you don't need it because 70 class cards are incredible. I think they're going to bring out a card sooner. Junior doing with his new PC, he is, I don't know, he said he's going to play it here in the next couple of days. He used to make a CPU that makes shader compilation faster. They do. It's called the 9950X3D. And it does make things a little bit faster. I'm almost considering swapping the 9800X3D for the 9950X3D and just swapping them around, putting the 9950X3D in my main build, and then pairing the 9800X3D with the 5090. You're done with consoles, Happy Mario 64? Nice, brother. Which one are you going to go with? You going to go Nvidia? Are you going to go AMD? If it's the first PC, I would recommend AMD. I just think it's a lot easier. It's a lot easier for new PC gamers to like get acquainted with. Adrenaline software set up pretty good. Do it, bro, for science. I like science. Science is cool. I just want to do it so that my freaking 9070 XT has has it all, bro. He's getting sick of 864p, man. Honestly, Happy Mario 64, go out right now, get yourself a 7800 or get a 9800 X3D, get a 9060 XT, put yourself together a $1,200 PC, bro. Yeah, that shit will blow your mind compared to the consoles. You'll be like, what the freak? I'm not even joking either. Like I'm legit not even joking. I'm not even joking, man. Like it will literally legitimately blow your mind. Shader compilation successful. Please number wait. Please wait. It says start Rick Ording. Let's see if it'll even freaking start working. Oh, there we go. Just got off Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Nice, Bobby. Nice. That is a fun game to play. It's even funner with PSVR 2 VR. And if you've got a 5090, you can use VR and it looks fantastic. Cool. It's not meh. It's a good GPU, especially I always have my Switch. Yeah, that's all you need is a Switch number 2, switcheroo number 2, and a PC, and you're good these days. You don't need anything else. Switcheroo number 2 and PC. Okay, let's see settings, graphics, FSR. Is it FSR 4? Let me check. Oh shit, it's recording the wrong damn screen. Stop recording. Get over here. Get over here. Now it's recording the right screen. Inactive. Okay. Black Myth Wukong. Okay. So I thought you said it had it. Well, I thought you said it. Okay, FSR. So apply. It's not showing that it's working. I thought you said it had freaking FSR number 4. Why would you guys lie to me? Why? Why would you lie to me? Do I what? Do you? Oh, wow. Maybe it is working, man, because I've got it set at 25% and there's no ghosting at all. Holy crap. 160 frames? Wow, dude. Huh. Dude, I've got 160 frames. 1% lows at 130 at 3440 by 1440p. And I don't think I've got ooh. Wow, dude, there is no ghosting at all. Holy crap, dude. I'm recording the video. I'll just put the video out so you guys can see it. 3440 by 1440. Let's make sure we got, let me see what settings we got. Very high. So we're at very high. And it says it exceeds whatever, blah, blah, blah. Oh, wait, let me see if it's using frame gen. Okay, so yeah, it was using frame gen because we're about 100 frames. Damn, no ghosting. Holy crap. Dude, this is freaking badass. It's working. It's freaking working. We got FSR number 4. This little rat guy's running around with me. That is cool, man. Dude, we don't have any ghosting anymore. Sheesh, I don't like those things. Whoa, damn. Get over here. Man, I think there's another thing that I'm supposed to have that makes my whoa. Dang. Oh gosh. That like really like stuttered hardcore right there. For some reason, fighting one of those whip arm guys. I haven't fought one of them for a while, so I was like, damn, dude. Because they used to beat me up pretty harshly. Really? I can't go down there? This game, dude. This freaking game. I will upload this video. I'll upload it tonight for you guys so that you guys can see all the stuff that I just went through. Frame generation runs so good on this game, though. At least for me, anyways. Gosh damn, dude. I wish they would fix these stupid shader compilation things. Get in my belly. All right, I found another one of those. Okay, so you got like 6 minutes of this. It looks pretty good. It's looking pretty good, guys. So let me go ahead and stop the recording, and then I'll upload it for you guys. Okay. Oh, leave. Let me get out of the game so we can finish our freaking live stream. Cool, man. I'll check it out a little bit more tomorrow. I'll go back to like the first level and stuff. What's up, Wally Tech? I'll go back. Valtech. What's up, bro? Let me get this over here. Upscale that. Let me turn this off. Shut down that. Channel. Create. Upload. I didn't have any speaking going on during that video, so D9070 XT FSR 4 3440 1440p. What is that, like FSR 4 25% res scale? No more ghosting. Okay, so you guys will get this video tonight. That's actually quite impressive. You used to get like some pretty decent ghosting on this game. It appears to be gone. It only took them a year and a half. So yeah, you guys will have that tonight. What don't make any sense? TW, what don't make any sense? What the freaking the freaking, it makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. Oh gosh, what's it called? The title of the video, it makes a lot of sense. AMD and PlayStation together as one. By T-Forge, I was playing Black Myth Wukong. I'll have the video. The video's uploading right now. You guys will be able to watch everything I just went through. Battlefield 1 right now. I was just playing Black Myth Wukong. I totally forgot that it had a FSR 4 update for it. And it looked good. No ghosting at all. At ultra, like 25% res scale. Did I give up on my 5090? No, it's always my second. It's always my yeah. It's my backup. My second class citizen. It sits over there. I already admit it. I mean, yeah, dude. AMD is probably always going to be my main build. AMD is my baby. I think I'm the only tech tuber that it outright admits that I'm an AMD fanboy. I don't see any I don't see any reason to like beat around the bush. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna just sit and be negative towards Nvidia. Nvidia, the Blackwell series to me is very, very good. I like it. I like it a lot. But AMD will always be my baby. You want to test out the 5050? Buy one. They're very, very cheap. Buy one, play with it for a couple of weeks, and then take it back. Nobody will buy it from me. Nobody wants to buy it. And I don't want to sell it for pennies on the dollar. So I'll just keep mine. Dying Light the Beast and Chronos the New Dawn. Those are both fun games. I think we got pretty spoiled for games this year. If you guys really think about it, we really did get spoiled for games. New world of benchmarking, everyone looking at only FPS. I understand you don't want stutter, but man, just play. We just game and enjoy. Even if we had lower. Yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at, bro. Why do you think I don't really do a whole lot of benchmarking videos, man? It's just that's not my thing. I don't care about that. I'm not. I refuse to fall in line. I refuse. You think we got messed on games this year? We got a lot of good ones. We got freaking Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. We got Assassin's Creed Shadows. We got freaking Death Stranding 2. We got Ghost of Yote. I'm joking. Thank you, K. Morton. We got Ghost of Yote. I don't. Okay, that game. No, just forget about that one. Completely strike that from your brain. At least for now. At least until it's half price. I don't have a problem with people buying it at half price. We got Flight Sim 2024 this year, or did we get that last year? So I can have an all Tai Chi build. Nice, nice. Do you have? Is that what you have for your motherboard? Is the ASRock Tai Chi and an AIO from ASRock? My Franken Monster PC, my 5090 has a MSI freaking graphics card, but then the rest of it's basically a Asus. I'll tell you what, guys, that freaking Asus ROG board is absolutely incredible. I freaking love that thing, man. Like, I am so happy I bought that. Have a dumb idea of getting two of them and use one with MFG 4X and use the other in lossless scaling and frame generation mode. Oh, yeah, that might. I mean, that's only like $500. You could probably get both of them for. I don't think the 5050 is a bad card though, especially if you're just playing at 1080p. I think you're fine. Even 720p, man, and get a 720p monitor and just play freaking games, bro. Like it doesn't even matter. Like I have such a hard problem now. Ever since I bought these 1080p monitors, I have such a hard time with people saying that like 1080p is trash because it's just not, dude. It's just not. It looks fine. You can get used to it. If that's all you got and that's all you can play on, I don't see a problem with it, man. Like I would honestly, guys, I would rather have $1,000 PC with a 1080p monitor and be able to play the games that I want to play versus not be able to buy something to play at 4K. You know what I mean? I would rather just get what I could get and have fun. I think it's a 190. I think it's a 190 XTX, bro. Don't worry. November, you get more Assassin's Creed on Mirage. And then in December, you get third person avatar. Third person avatar. That's going to be massive. Super massive. Been having fun with and those are free updates, bro. Free updates. You get a whole brand new game with avatar in third person. Like a whole brand new experience, bro. Like, holy crap. I like 864p on a 1080p monitor. It looks good. Resident Evil Requiem, 007, yeah, Onimusha, Way of the Sword, Crimson Desert, Pragmata, Resonance, Plague Tale Legacy, Neo number 3, and more. Well, dude, in just a few days, we get freaking Ninja Gaiden 4, bro. We get Ninja Gaiden 4 on my birthday. I swear if I have to buy that game on my birthday, I'm going to freak out. I think that should at least be a game that I get free from the developers. They should reach out to me and be like, oh yeah, they don't know it's my birthday. Damn it. I might play games at 1440p on my 9070 XT and watch movies at 4K. Yeah, 1440p is perfect. Ninja Gaiden 4 is going to be great. I'm going to turn it all the way to easy peasy mode and I'm going to play through the whole game and I'm going to be happy. I'm an old man. Don't at me. Okay? Like, I'm old. my little thingies are just not as good as they used to be. I'm not as good as I once was. And Metroid Prime 4 this December, Wednesday, we're getting a new Pokemon game. I think Junior is going to probably review that for you guys. This is the month I was hatched, in October on the 21st. I just need one key on my birthday for free. Vice City this spring. Where's Vice City? Oh, yeah, probably. Oh, you mean with the new avatar? Yeah, like the blue people avatar. Yeah, dude. They're bringing a third person view to the game. Like, you can play the whole game in third person. The thing that everybody wanted, the thing that all Ubisoft fanboys wanted from the get-go was a third person. The Ubisoft fans are weird, man. We are third person, over the shoulder explorers, man. Like, we're a different breed. Ubisoft fans are a different breed. Some people like to cry about everything. Ubisoft fans embrace everything. We love it. Yes, it'll be my first CES. Comes out on December 4th, Dragon. Comes out on the 4th, bro. And then on the 19th, we get the new update, the new the new expansion for the game that's going to add even more, and it coincides with the movie release. So, dude, I'm excited for Avatar. I wanted to play that game in third person from the day it came out. Like, don't get me wrong, like, I just, it feels too much like, that's probably the reason why I have a hard time beating the that's the reason why I have a hard time beating the Far Cry games, because they're in first person. I would much rather play those in third person. Yep, the new Resonance, a Plague Tale Legacy, is supposed to have a more combat focused gameplay. So I'm hoping that turns out pretty good. I loved Plague Tale Innocence, but I couldn't finish Requiem for the life of me. I tried to get into that game, but I just couldn't. I just couldn't. Finishing the second one right now? I couldn't finish the second one. You know why I think, though, is because I downloaded it on the Xbox app on Game Pass, And then I bought it on Steam and my save didn't transfer. And I was just like, whatever, I'm not going through all that again. I mean, I guess I could just download the Xbox version and play that, but oh. The first game was really good. I really liked playing that. Darksiders 4 is going to be cool too in 2032. No, I'm just joking. I wonder what the story arc for that game is going to be. Very curious. Oh, sheesh. I'm starting to get tired. I shouldn't have ate those nachos tonight. Oh, yeah. Oh. AMD for life. Yeah. Always like the deeper colors of AMD over. Oh, yeah, dude. I don't understand why people don't see that, man. Like it like stands out to me immediately. Right when I get on AMD, the colors just look significantly better. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate that. They are very good cards. You like Greedfall? The Greedfall the first one was pretty good. I don't really like the second one. I bought it and I'm like, I don't like this game. Do you highlight the username in the chat box? I have no idea. I do not know how to do that. I think you have to. I think you have to type out their name at. I think you have to put the at sign in front of their name. Let's see. Yep. That's how you do it. Yeah, you have to do the at because right when you put at and then start typing in the name, it pops up. I think only my name gets. Car DLC for ATS, huh? Yep. Yeah, dude, I legit like AMD will work with basically any HDMI 2.1 cable. With Nvidia, they are very finicky, and I found that Silkland cables, if you're on Nvidia, these ones here work flawlessly. The Silkland, you can get them at Amazon, and they work flawlessly with their HDMI cables. Just get the 8K ones, and they work perfectly with Nvidia. I'm serious, dude. I went through a lot of different cables, man. I used to struggle with the 4070 Super, and then I got one of those, and it worked perfectly. I couldn't get it to give me 120 FPS for the freaking life of me, man. So now all my cables are Silkland. I went through and bought all of them. Silkland equals butter schmood land. Yeah, they actually work good. They do what they say they're supposed to do, and they're good quality. Behind it, before you have to put it before. Oh, I see. Was a 4070 Super. It wouldn't let me go into 120 FPS unless I had unless I had a Silkline cable like all the other HDMI cables. I started trying to use my Xbox cable, then my PlayStation cable, and then like I don't know why it just wouldn't, like the handshake was like broken. because they're not very good. You have to have Silkland for Nvidia to work good. I mean, I'm sure there's other cables out there that would work just fine, but when something works, it works. When it works, it just works. Ooh, boy. Oh, yeah. Okay, guys, we're 5 subscribers, just 5 away from 1,000 or 15,100. We need to get there. We need to get there. We can do it. I know we can do it. We need to get to 15,100. 15,100. I think we can do it. Well, at least the views are going back up now, guys. Somewhat. I think honestly, guys, is what happened was I started covering the Nvidia stuff a lot more at the, around May or whatever, June, July, August, and my views like really tanked and they hadn't come back up yet. So I'm hoping that they come back up now. We're almost to 80,000 views just this month, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good. As long as we can keep going and I can get some of them, I might just have to do a whole bunch of AMD or AMD's better videos because those are pretty good ones. Yep. AMD cards automatic. You plug them in and they're just automatic. With Nvidia, you have to sometimes it works. Like with the 5090, it works. It was automatically set to 10 bit, but I've known that like some of the other cards I've bought and I've had to actually manually change that. Just get shameless with my trolling. I know. I'm thinking about it, Chris. I'm thinking about it. People like that, dude. But okay, so how do I separate my mindset though? Because I don't want to be a negative content creator. I don't want to just, be a negative guy. So I would have to figure out a way to like separate my mind from that so that people know that it's just trolling and like fun or whatever. AMD was the worst. Was is the key word. So you should have had the was in caps because it was. Was is the key word. But now they're better. Now they're better. AMD is a significantly better experience than I think it's ever been before. The horror stories that I hear from people and the experience that I've had, I'm like, what are you guys talking about, man? Like, this is incredible. I am not that. I don't like being negative. People just, yeah, they do just listen to influencers and it's crap. That's why I've been fighting this battle very hard. Because honestly, guys, if AMD was crap, I would tell you. If AMD was crap, I would tell you. It's not crap. Is it perfect? Absolutely not, but it's not crap. Here's your Black Myth Wukong video with FSR 4. I give you FSR 4. Ooh. Everybody's out there doing the benchmarks for the Battlefield, and I'm putting out. Great. Now they got the Sapphire cards freaking cooking those. Ooh, I really hope. I really wish that I had the money to buy a freaking an Asus Ally X box. I wish that I had the money to do that right now, but I can't. Like I can't buy anything else really for the rest of this year. I got to save up all my money for freaking CES now. It's gonna fall on its face next week. Oh, I bet. 5090 is decent for gaming. It's not horrible, TW. I mean, it's one of those, it's like a weird, it's like a weird kind of experience. Like, yeah, it's the best and it performs better than everything else, but it's like it's not necessary. And I think you can feel that immediately when you put it on, because you just kind of have this feeling like you just kind of get this feeling like, man, this should be way better for what I paid for it. Benchmark. Yeah. I mean, I try to play some games. I can only play on the weekends. And lately I've been trying to like get the channel back on track. And, you know, covering Nvidia has really taken a freaking massive dip out of the channel. And it's I think I might just kind of stop covering the 5090 for a little while and just start working on the 9070 XT again. Put another name comes up. So I mean, this week I'll probably be working on some sim racing stuff again. I'll probably be doing some sim racing now that I've got that. Well, I don't know. I will be, because I'm going to try to hook up the VR to this build again, because I really want it to work on my AMD. I just haven't really tried it since this generation came out. I will save it for CES. But all right, my friends. Sorry that tonight was a shorter stream. But drop the benchmark on Tarkov. When it comes to freaking Steam, sure, I'll buy it on Steam and I'll do it. But I already dropped one on Ben. I already dropped one and nobody watched it. It didn't even get 1,000 views. Now you're here. Can you start the stream over? You can just go back to the beginning and watch it. But yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm getting the sniffles tonight. How long ago? Probably early this year. Don't have to set as much as per other cards, a little tweaking, but $2,500. Yeah, dude, exactly. $2,500 versus 800. Yeah, it's. Listen, restart the stream. Yeah, I think Nvidia's pretty much already hit the ceiling unless they go down to 2 nanometer. Well, I don't have 1.0. I don't even have the game right now. And I legitimately don't have the money. Like I really don't have the money to buy. I don't have the money right now to buy anything that's not already like planned. Ninja Gaiden 4, and then yeah, that's pretty much the only other game I'm planning on buying. And then that Pokemon. So, all right, my friends, you guys have a good night. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me for a little while. I will see you guys in the next one. Probably live stream again tomorrow if I'm not playing video games. It just depends. But we'll see you guys later. Good night.